The US stock market is the in thing now, but here's the big problem. 80% of the market capitalization is owned by institutional investors, which means that out of every dollar transacted in the stock market, 80 cents is owned by institutional investors or the big boys. Because these institutions own such a huge portion of the stock market, it is easy for them to move and manipulate the market. But not all markets are the same. The currency market is a well-known market, but it's been forgotten by retail investors and very few understand how it works. It is about 25 times bigger than the two major US stock exchanges, the NYSE and the NASDAQ combined. In other words, they'll need 25 times the amount of money to move this market compared to the US market. And it's so much more difficult and risky for institutions to do any kind of manipulation. Because of this, it is much easier for retail investors to get good returns by being in this market. Hey, it's Justin here. Over the past 8 years, I've made many mistakes in my trading and investing journey that have cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I'm one of the few lucky ones who managed to learn from those mistakes and got to work in major investment banks such as Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and DBS Bank, as well as being part of a team that managed over $1 trillion in assets. These experiences have allowed me to create a systematic approach that I would like to share with you at my upcoming free online masterclass. I'll be showing you the exact system I use to create consistent returns from the largest and most liquid market in the world. Right now, the craze is all about crypto and the stock market. But what many people don't know is that because of the relative lack in size and liquidity, these markets are prone to manipulation by the big financial institutions. If you've traded in any of these markets before, you know what it's like to have a position go completely against you, only to reverse and make a huge move after you've exited, thinking that maybe you were wrong. And this is a common phenomenon that you'd see in the stock and the crypto market. The currency market, on the other hand, is so much bigger, and it's almost impossible for any single institute to manipulate without taking on huge risks. And that is why you rarely see it happening, which gives us retail investors better chances of success. In fact, major movements in the market are usually due to national policy changes, and the primary participants of the market are mainly there for commerce or for hedging. And so if you understand who the market participants are and what their purpose is, it's possible to anticipate where the market will go with relatively high certainty. Having close to a decade of experience in various big financial institutes, I've seen firsthand how institutions and various market players think and move in the market. And I was able to create a system that has helped over 1,000 of my students with no prior experience to implement and get results. So if you're interested in grabbing a share of the pie from the largest and most liquid market in the world and create consistent returns from it, click on the link around the video to register now. I'll see you there.